T-Mobile Park in Seattle. MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
7 o'clock.
Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Fraley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And it's fouled away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Yordan Alvarez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Astros. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
Crawford.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Very weakly on the ground. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line hard deep into left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Next up is Kyle Seager, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. The bunt attempt is popped up, and the catch is made to end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He checks in with a headline-grabbing .409 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And a pickoff throw to third, but the runner's back easily. Runner at third here, nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And not in time as the run scores. And now Chas McCormick. Here's the first pitch. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Martin Maldonado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He flied out, leading off the ball game. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Toro camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So it's first and third with 2 away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ty France, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. At the plate now is Kyle Lewis. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A bouncer to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Mariners, Abraham Toro. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Struck out in his first at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yordan Alvarez becomes the first out of the inning. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So here's Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, number 10.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. 1-1 the count. Gurriel absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
You froze him on the fastball there. Yuli Gurriel goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chas McCormick is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But the big blow of the... And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now into the box, Jared Kelenic. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
Into the box
Batting
now,
ninth.
Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Jake
Popped him up.
Fraley.
Correa in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 3.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and that's the third out. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific Northwest. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Henniger has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yordan Alvarez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Mitch Henniger.
The right fielder,
Fouled away.
Henniger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. High in the air out to center field. McCormick has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Ty France. Has a look, now the pitch. To short, scooped up. Altuve for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. None left for Seattle. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left. One away. So bases are empty with one gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first-pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in once again is Abraham Toro. Flew out last time up. 0-1 the count.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now into the box is Tom Murphy. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. He's got it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Astros lead the... Stepping up is Chas McCormick. He tripled last time up.
Chas McCormick.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Next to stand in is Martin Maldonado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lays off 1-0. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard to short. Crawford has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
The left fielder, number 23.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Murphy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of work. Digging in now is Jared Kelenic. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
No left fielder.
Stepping in next, Jake Fraley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford.
J.P.
Popped him up.
Crawford.
Gurriel waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air out to right. On the run is Tucker. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Haniger is off of first with 2 away. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a 2nd time in the AB. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The 0-1 on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll be thrown out at first, so that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Turned on down the line, right to him. He'll go to the bag for one.
Up next for the Astros.
So next to hit is Yuli Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Hediger. He makes the running play. 2 down. Up next, Chas McCormick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
Please join us for the traditional
Astros plate 2 on the 2. Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
the designated hitter.
First pitch on the way.
Lewis.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCormick is underneath this one. And very quickly, one gone.
batter, number 13.
Next for
Second
Seattle,
baseman,
Abraham Toro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into center field, line drive base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Jake Fraley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready on 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Into the box, Kyle Seager. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Crawford on second. Henniger at first. 2 out in the inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 5. Ready now is Martin Maldonado, grounded out in his last at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Yusei Kikuchi is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here comes another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Popped him up. Toro is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next, here is Michael Brantley. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's only 1 for 10. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. So now to the plate, Ty France. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. But this will be speared at 3rd, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1.
In now the Mariners DH, Kyle Lewis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And this is popped up. Back behind 2nd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The 3rd baseman, number 2.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Kelnick is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1-for-4. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Ryan Presley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So striding in to start the 9th is Tom Murphy as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now at the plate here is Jared Kelenic. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Now to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that one yanked just foul. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Last chance for the Mariners. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lance McCullers is credited with the win. James Paxton allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.